Introducing the 2012 Ford Focus. The Focus is available in 8 models ranging in price from $16,500 up to nearly $40,000. My test model is the hatchback SEL. It retails for just over $21 grand. Hello again, this is Dave Erickson for TFLcar.com. The first question is, do you like European car designs? If so, you'll like the new Ford Focus because it's part of Ford's global plan to design and build the same car for the entire world. That means the same basic Focus you can buy at your local Ford dealership will also be for sale in Europe and Asia. Think of it as global design for a worldwide marketplace. It also means that Ford spends less money developing and building the new Focus, hopefully passing on the savings to you. Developed and tuned in Germany, the new Focus is tuned to storm the Autobahn and still get decent economy numbers. With an inline 4-cylinder engine that gets about 160 horsepower, the Focus comes with either a 5-speed manual transmission or a 6-speed dual-clutch automatic. A dual-clutch automatic is usually found on much more expensive cars, but the Focus is no longer just an inexpensive economy car, but instead a more European and premium small car. The Ford Focus gets some major style points from me, integrating its no-cap gas tank. It's right here below the brake light. There's a small indentation here in the side. Push it, and there it is. Now you can have the Focus in 2 flavors, a sedan or a hatchback. If you want utility, the hatchback is the better choice, but the Focus certainly won't be competing with new cars like the Nissan Versa on price or rear legroom. The one major issue I have with the 2012 Ford Focus, and major is probably a strong word, is legroom. Right now the driver's seat is positioned for myself. I'm about 6 feet tall, but if I'm sitting back here in comfort, my knees are pretty much up against the driver's seat. Now, if you wanted to get someone like Nathan or Roman back here, it does seat 5 people, you'd have a hard time convincing them that they'll be driving in comfort. There's just not a lot of room for people who are 6', 6'1", or 6'2" in the back seats of the 2012 Ford Focus. Competition is very crowded and competitive. The Focus must contend with the Mazda 3, Volkswagen Golf, Honda Civic, and even the Hyundai Elantra, to name a few. This is more or less a personal preference, but I like what Ford has done with its parking brake. In most cases, you have it down by your foot, or in some of the newer cars, there's a button here where you push down or pull up to activate the parking brake. But in the Ford Focus, you pull up and it is clear, no doubt about it, whether or not the parking brake is on. I like that feature. This 6-speed automatic transmission boasts 27 miles per gallon in the city and 37 on the highway. Even though I was only able to average 35 on the highway, I was very happy only spending $40 filling up its 12-gallon gas tank. The Ford Focus may not be the least expensive car in the segment at 21 grand, but it certainly is the most European. If you are a fan of small and technology-rich European cars, the Focus may be your ride. For me, after having spent a week driving it on American soil, I give the 2012 Ford Focus a B+, which is why on the TFL car scale of buy it, rent it, lease it, or forget it, I give it a leasing option. The fuel economy is phenomenal, it's on the verge of being sporty, and ride and handling in the city and on the highway is pretty good. But I'm still hung up on the My Ford Touch technology, and I wish there was a little bit more legroom in the back seat. Until next time, this is Dave Erickson for TFLcar.com.
Nathan Adlin here for the Fast Lane Car, and guess what? I'm hanging out with a Jeep Compass. But it's not a normal Jeep Compass. Check out what we found right here in Telluride, Colorado.